Hey everyone, welcome back to another live stream from our beta shop studio down here at our beta Palo Alto location. It's so good to welcome you all to the program. And guys, today I have a very special guest here in the studio. You may recognize her from beta Santana Row's studio down there. Tonetta Weaver, guys, one of our live stream hosts here at beta, is joining me today. Hi, Tonetta.
Hello. Yes, I'm so excited actually to do this. It's a crossover show.
Yes.
I love it.
I know we're both here today, guys, and we are talking about the PlayPulse ONE, which you've probably heard of and you've seen here live on beta.com. I have demoed this bike before, Tonetta, and I'm so excited for you to experience it today because it is not just any stationary at-home bike. It is a gaming bike that literally says game over to boring workouts. How cool is that?
That is so cool, and I am pretty excited about that too because, you know, sometimes it's really hard to drag yourself onto a bike, onto a treadmill, onto whatever to get that workout done, right?
It is so hard. I have that same struggle, and actually the founders at PlayPulse had that struggle too, and this is what inspired them to create the PlayPulse ONE. They really want to give everybody out there that motivation and that inspiration to work out, to feel good, but also to have fun, because really that is the key, is having fun while you burn the calories,
right?
While you feel good. And kind of create those endorphins.
Right? It's going to keep you going back, right?
Yeah.
Not just having to burn those calories and, you know, kind of punishing yourself because maybe you ate that thing that you shouldn't have eaten.
Right.
But you...
I know, we've all been there, right?
No shaming. But yeah, you know, you're like, oh, I just wish that scale hadn't said what it did. And so you get on that bike or whatever.
Yeah.
But having fun does seem to, you know, bring you back.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. And you are going to discover it today. Before we have you hop on the bike, Tonetta, I want to give you a little rundown. But first,
let me tell
me, are you a gamer? Would you identify as a gamer?
You know, I do like to identify as a gamer. However, the gaming skills I have really are more about telling my husband what he's going to do while I watch him do the control. So I'm like the overall control for the controllers.
I love that. Well, I have been very open and honest with you guys here on beta.com. I'm not really much of a gamer, but you know, of course I love the old school games. I remember growing up playing games, and this is very intuitive. If you've ever, you know, held a gaming controller, a console, it's very similar. And so even if you're not a gamer, guys, it's okay. You're going to pick it up in no time. So I'm really excited for Tonetta, like I said, for you to experience it today. Let me tell you a little bit about the bike. So obviously we have, you know, this is the unit, you guys. There's a metal base plate here at the bottom, which stabilizes the bike. And this is meant to like be a fixture in your home.
Okay.
And you're able to move it. It's very easily movable, but they really created it and designed it so that it can stand out in your home and you don't have to like hide it away or put it in a separate room.
Right.
And when your guests come over, I mean, they could even hop on it and join the fun. How
it's
cool
game
is that?
night, right? It's game workout night.
I know, right? I love that. So it's really beautifully designed. It's an award-winning design from the team over at PlayPulse. And check this out. We have an adjustable seat too back there, which is great. This front part is also adjustable.
Nice.
So, you know, people that are 4'4" and above can comfortably sit on the bike and enjoy it and have a great experience and not feel like they're, you know, reaching for the pedals or having to kind of overcompensate. Because you want it, when you're working out, you want to make sure you're in a good posture, in a good position where you're not straining your neck muscles, any of your muscles really, which is great. The other thing too I love is that you have a really nice posture here. You'll see in a second when you hop on the bike. The kind of the width here on the actual handlebars, which also doubles as the gaming controller, really nice, nicely designed in terms of giving you that nice sort of comfortable posture while you ride. Your shoulders are very square, which is really what we want. The seat's super comfortable, and like I said, you can adjust things. It's completely adjustable, which is fantastic. You and I are roughly the same
I think so,
height,
yeah.
but we might have to do a little bit of adjusting on the seat. And then this is a 24-inch screen.
It looks really big. It's so crystal clear too.
Yeah.
When I'm looking at it, it's amazing.
Yeah, and we're gonna put up the interface here on the screen so that you guys can see it. The team at PlayPulse not only designed the hardware, but all of the software too. They're continuing to come out with new content as well. So we're really excited about that. And I do want to point out to you, Tonetta, and to our viewers here that this is a demo prototype that we have available at our select beta locations, Palo Alto, Denver, Houston, and Mall of America. So 4 beta locations that you can go into and demo the bike. Just get with your beta tester, ask them if you can demo it, and they will sign you up and sit you down on the PlayPulse so that you can experience the fun for yourself, which we love. Yeah, it is a prototype. So this is a pre-production model. There's still, the team at PlayPulse is still innovating. They're still coming up with new things, and they're really working on finalizing the production model and shipping it out very soon to people. So we're super excited about that.
Yeah, it looks great for a demo model. I will tell you that. Yeah. And I'm super jealous because I don't have this at Santana Row.
I know.
I would be there. I'd be getting there early in the morning. Just I'm demonstrating this.
I know. The beta testers here, you guys. I mean, we are constantly on the bike. We actually have friendly competitions too, because of course the games, they log your scores.
Yeah.
So you got to make it a little bit friendly here with the competition. Yeah, I know. We'll get into a competition one of these days, but today we're going to focus on just kind of showing you how the bike works. And specifically, guys, we're going to focus on their in-studio workouts, which are not necessarily games, but they're more traditional workouts, but they're still gamified, which is really cool. Yeah. Tonetta, since this is your first time, I mean, do you have any questions about the bike before you hop on?
Well, you know what? I will say that the handlebars, if you've ever ridden a bike and you've ridden that bike you go, I wouldn't call it a Cape Cod bike, but that's got the nice handlebars that are like that. It feels like that. It looks like that. So I'm kind of excited to jump on there for that. And then I do see here that the gaming console is right here. So you do have the joystick right here, and then the buttons to push there. You can tell I'm not a gamer. I'm not the one who's doing that. I'm telling my husband to do it. So, but is there a subscription for this?
That's a great question. So yeah, there is a subscription service that goes along with this. It's called PlayPulse Live, and it is coming soon. It will be available to anybody that obviously owns a PlayPulse. It's $20 a month, and you get access to much more content, games. The actual model that you'll get shipped to you will come with 4 games. On the demo, we have 2 available. They're 2 super fun games. Like, I mean, you would think, there's only 2 games. You never get sick of these games. They are so much fun. And same with the in-studio workouts too. I'm excited for you to experience those.
Me too.
So there is a subscription again. PlayPulse Live, $20 a month. So
so when you get it, you have to get that subscription, or is it just so the bike, in addition to what you're getting?
Yeah, so the bike will come obviously, like I said, with those games, and obviously there's a couple other programs on here. All of us love our streaming services, right? Netflix, Twitch. Nice. So you can stream all of your favorite content on the bike, of course, using your regular login credentials there. But yeah, I mean, having the PlayPulse subscription, you're just able to access so much more of what the PlayPulse content team has to offer, and they are creating new games all the time. So you really want to have that subscription.
You're going to want that.
Yeah, as part of it. And again, at just $20 a month, I also want to point out you can have 5 users on the bike signed in, at one time. So what's great about that is like the whole family can really get involved. This is perfect for a family. I mean, it's perfect for anybody. Right. But if you've got kiddos that are, like I said, 4'4" and above, they can comfortably sit on the bike and use it themselves and have a fantastic time. And it's safe for kids too. All the content, everything is great.
Yeah. So we were even saying, you can have friends over, you can have family, game night can be a lot more interactive and a lot more fun. Yeah. So that's good. I love it. I was going to ask you that question too. So
yeah. Do you want to hop on the bike? Let's do it. Yes. Okay. And we're going to pull up the screen too so that you guys can see everything that's going on. Tonetta, do you want to adjust the seat? How's it feeling for you?
Yeah, let me just check and see. Yeah, it does feel a little high. Okay. So let's go ahead and adjust the seat.
Yeah, let me come around this way.
Let me show you
how to do this. So there's a little lever down here.
Oh,
there we go.
Well, that was easy, right?
See that? Let me put it a little bit higher for you. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
you want to try that out?
Well, I do.
Was that too high?
I don't know. No, this seems good.
Does that seem better?
Yeah, this is great.
Also, Tonetta, really quickly, I want to show you this. Look at this. There is a magnetic cup holder right here. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I know. This is also magnetic.
Oh, yeah. I noticed that. I brought my phone because I wanted to say thank you for putting that there. Yeah.
Right there. There are capabilities as well to connect to your music streaming services. So Bluetooth connectivity here is also an incredible feature that they've incorporated into the bike.
Yeah, that's
Tonetta,
amazing.
let me go ahead and step around here and show you what we're looking at. So guys, check this out on the screen right now. Here we have the 2 games that I mentioned that come on the demo. So we have the Helios game, which really quickly we'll just pop in there so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Give me 1 sec. Actually, let me just go through the scroll through the bar first.
Yeah.
So we have the Helios game, which is a single player game. So that's really fun to play on your own individually. But there is a leaderboard up here too. So you can kind of compete with people, you know, not only that are users on the bike that you're on, but also people globally around the world. You can compete like internationally, like the Olympics.
You know, so this is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of back in the day, now I'm going to date myself a little bit, where we had arcades where you could go in and you would get that high score, and then you'd be like, go back next week and go, oh, my high score is gone. And then you'd be working on it.
Yes, and here you are literally working out to get that high score every single day, which is so fantastic. So you've got the Helios game. We also have a Pedal Tanks game, which is multiplayer. So you can play with different people. That involves 3-on-3. And with the demo model that we have right now, we're playing against the robots, against the bots, but it is so fun. It's so interactive. And that's kind of like a virtual, like a capture the flag meets like this, right? There's tanks involved. So it's all about the strategy there. You want to capture your opponent's flag.
Yeah.
And then you want to go with your tank as quickly as you can back to home base. And there's a timer on that too. There's a time limit on that. So both the Pedal Tanks and the Helios games have time limits. And with Helios, the goal there is to, kind of go and collect as many shards of glass as you can and get these like little treasures. And then when you get the treasures, you get to level up. And I know you love collecting treasures.
The treasures. I need the treasures. Let me get
all the points in the world. Yes. So those 2 games are super fun. And those are the ones that we have available on the demo models at beta stores. Like I mentioned, guys, Denver, Houston, Mall of America, and right here at Palo Alto. So come in and enjoy a PlayPulse demo. Seriously, you're going to love it.
Right?
Today, Tonetta, we're going to look at Studio. So I press play on the interface. And like I said, these are more traditional workouts, but they're still gamified. They're still incredibly interactive and immersive. So let's try this intervals demo right here.
So I just touch it, right?
Touch it, yeah. And then what is the objective there?
So it says here, pedal to move the bar to hit the target position. Keep the bar at the target position to lock it in. The longer you can keep it there, the higher the points you can get. All right.
Awesome. So whenever you're ready, and you're already pedaling.
I am already pedaling.
Pedaling actually keeps the bike going too, which is great. So you're always incentivized, even when you're like streaming your favorite movie, it'll incentivize you to continue pedaling, because if you don't, then it's going to shut off the screen. We love that.
There's no coasting in this game. We have to keep it going.
Right.
All right. So ready?
You feeling good?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready.
Okay.
And I do like how the handlebars sit, because it does kind of help your shoulders stay down.
Yeah.
And I know that some other bikes that I've been on in the past, it's just that handlebar is not very comfortable. This is great.
I agree.
This is super comfortable.
I agree.
Starting my workout. Get ready. I'm getting ready. Oh, okay. So now,
so you're going to try
I must be the light.
Yeah, you're going to try to keep the bar actually in this box.
Okay.
So pedal a little bit, actually slower.
Slower.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta keep
this
that.
This is a warm up. Yeah, see how it's lowering the
Warm
bar?
up, Tonetta. Slow it down, girl.
So try to get it into the box there.
Oh, here we go.
I know, we're experiencing this for the first time. I know it's kind of...
This is my first time
there
doing
you go.
this, for sure.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. I got points. Okay, cool.
Points.
I've got this now.
This one, you'll pedal a little bit more to get it up there.
Okay, stay in the box. Keep going. Go.
You got this.
Get there, get there, get there. Come on, light. Let's do this thing.
You got it. You got
it. And more points for me. Go, 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 go. Get in there. Okay.
Yes. Great job. See, guys, so Tonetta's getting an awesome workout, but she's also having fun doing it too, right? Because of these visuals, these interactions. I want to point out too that it's the rating here, the FPS rating, which is frames per second, is 60, which is a great rating where gaming is involved in terms of, you know, the frames per second, the quality of the content, the graphics and everything. So for any of the gamers out there that are really particular about your games, this is a full gaming console. I mean, it's a gaming PC built into a bike.
It really is.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here trying.
And how are you feeling, Tonetta? Are you out of breath yet?
I'm getting closer. It definitely challenges you,
Yeah.
but the other part that it challenges is you because it's so easy to just go, right?
Yeah.
And just be like, but then whenever you're focusing on what's supposed to be happening with the game,
right,
then you are able to, moderate what it is you're supposed to be doing in the first place, right? So now I'm going to get this in this box.
I know, right?
Go, buddy, go.
Yes!
Right. Points.
Great job. See how fun that is? And look
really
at your
is so
score
fun.
jumping up there right now.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I need to log this.
I know.
But I got to get that in there. Get back in there. All right, I'm going to be out of
Got
boxes
it.
here soon. I
See,
can see
so
that.
yeah, the objective here obviously is Tonetta has to pedal to
I've got
continue
4.
to keep that bar in that box.
That's
And
right.
You've got it. You're doing it.
Winner!
Great job. Great job. Yes. Well done. Okay, and we can see your score now on the screen. So looks like these are other scores that have been done, right, on different days.
That's right.
And look at you. You're sitting at number 1. I'm a little jealous.
Can you tell that
might have
I'm
to
a little competitive? So yeah, you can go on the next one. How's that?
I know. That sounds great.
We'll compete.
Do you want to try the other?
Yeah.
Let's try the other in studio workout here.
Let's do it.
We'll give you a minute. Actually, you want to take a breath?
That's right. Let's talk more. You know what? I do actually want to say. I want to point out this seat because, especially for me, when I've gone to other studios and I've worked on other bicycle seats, they're so incredibly hard. And in fact, you might actually want to buy an external seat and put it on. But this one is really nice. It's got a great shape. It is small, but it's also soft. So
I love that.
Yeah.
I know. And I don't know if you guys can hear it in my microphone here, but we've got some sound coming from the speakers here. So there's sound effects happening. Not only that, but when you play the games, not so much probably with the in-studio workouts, but when you play the games, you get what's called haptic feedback. Oh. And that sends almost like this vibration, this shock through the handlebars. So let's say you're playing pedal tanks and you go and you shoot a bullet out at your enemy. You're going to feel that boom, that vibration coming back to you with the handlebars. Something else that the PlayPulse team is also working on is, of course, as you pedal right now, as you pedal faster, whatever it is whatever game you're playing, that thing is going to go faster. So if you're playing pedal tanks, your tank is going to go faster, the faster that you pedal. The cool thing is that they're also going to create, games where there will be inclines, and as you pedal, you're going to feel that, automatic resistance kind of, come into play there because you're pedaling uphill, which is so amazing. Right now, you can control the resistance on the main interface, but with that, it'll be kind of this automatic, very much fully integrated experience between the game and also the pedals and the workout. How cool is that?
That's very cool because actually I do like to do some cycling. Yeah. And I know you got to twist that resistance to do it. And they're like, okay, we're climbing up a hill now.
Right.
So if you have that actually happening on the game while you're doing it, I mean, how incredible is that?
Yeah.
Right?
I know. I mean, guys, the PlayPulse team truly is so brilliant. I can't emphasize that enough. They have created and developed everything here. Like I said, from the hardware to the software, they're doing so much in-house, and they're always open to feedback too, because like I said, this is a prototype. So when you go into your beta stores that I mentioned that have the demo, you can actually give feedback to our testers, and they will share that feedback with the PlayPulse team too, because like I said, when you purchase your PlayPulse, you are going to be getting a production model that's going to look exactly like this one, but it's going to be a little bit updated in terms of its features. And of course, the PlayPulse team is still taking feedback on their product, which I mentioned has already won many awards. So they're already killing the game here. They want to do even better and continue to improve based on your feedback.
But that's what I love about innovators, right? Because they're not satisfied.
Yeah.
Just with that first thing, they're like, I'm going to kick it now. No, they're like, yeah, tell me more. I want to make this better.
Yes.
And so one of the other things that I did want to point out is that if you have ever done those spin bikes, when you go to stop the pedals, you can't do that. And on here, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I was able to just stop the pedals. huge because some people, they are used to old bicycles, and so they're used to being able to do that. So if they try to do any kind of a spin bike, it gives a shock to your knees. So you really have to kind of get used to doing that. And this is going to be old school. It's going to be just like that. You just stop your pedals and you're done.
That's great, because obviously our knees, are very kind of sensitive areas in terms of like the joints there.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we're keeping them nice and, happy.
Absolutely.
And not strained or stressed in any way based on the, workouts that we're doing.
Yeah,
at
absolutely. Home. Yeah, it's hard enough to recover just from the regular workout without having to hurt your knees.
Totally. Well, Tonetta, are you ready to jump back on and do the second in
I'm
studio?
ready.
Great.
Totally ready.
Okay,
right,
so we'll pop it back over to the screen here. So we did the 2x2, the intervals, and you guys can see we're in demo mode here. So you can see a couple of these are locked, but like look at how many there are here that you can do.
Yeah, just right out of the gate.
And tell me again with that one that we just did. I mean, how did you feel afterwards? You feeling a little?
Yeah,
you feeling the burn
I definitely
in your legs?
was feeling the workout.
Yeah.
That was really nice. Of course, the whole curiosity of doing it was, that was part of the fun of it.
Yeah.
So I was kind of taken out of that feeling of the drudgery of, okay, I'm going to do my workout now. Let's do this. It was fun. It was great.
Super
and
fun.
I did definitely get a workout.
Amazing. Yes, I know. It is, guys, truly, you will get an incredible workout in a very short amount of time.
Right?
It was very challenging. So let's do the endurance demo
Let's
there.
do it.
Cool. And what's the objective with this?
So this one says stay within the channel to gain points. You get higher score the longer you stay within the channel. Okay.
Great.
See if I can do this.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes.
Start the workout.
Excited. Oh, look at how cool this is.
Yeah. Okay. I got to get into the channel. Get in there.
So it's really cool too,
get
obviously,
back
right?
in. Yeah.
It's starting slower. You're pedaling slower, so that you really are building up your heart rate. You're kind of doing this like warm up where you're easing into it, which is great for any workout. You don't just want to go into it like full throttle.
Right.
With these in studio workouts, they really are like building your endurance, right? This is an endurance demo. You're building your endurance by starting out a little bit slower, kind of pacing yourself, and then I'm sure, look, we're getting to that incline.
Getting ready for an incline here.
So we're gonna go a little bit faster too. Actually, Tonetta, I have not done this one yet, so it's really fun for me to see you try it out.
Right? Okay, get in there, stay in there, buddy. Okay, yeah, so see if I'm not pedaling as fast, he won't stay in there. Get back in. Okay, go back in there.
You got this.
Get back in there.
He's
not going in fast enough.
Guys, it is, I gotta say, truly, it's so much
I'm totally
harder
paddling
than you think, right?
really fast. And okay, go back down.
And now this is again intervals, right? We're going.
So now we're going
from high
downhill.
intensity.
Yep, going downhill. You can coast a little bit. It's okay. This is fun because it does take a little getting used to.
Yeah.
Back in.
I know. Well, the pedals really, truly are your control here. As
Yeah.
much as the gaming controller is, the handlebars are your control. You control so much with the pedals.
I'm
too.
definitely doing that. Yeah, you can see that right now.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
fully
be
integrated.
slow, and this is probably one of those places where you could add resistance if you wanted to, but I'm not going to because here we go. We're going back up a hill.
Yes. I know.
Now I have to
Always
pedal.
good
Get back in there.
when you start out to probably start on a lower resistance. And look at how cool
Yeah,
this is.
because you got to get used to it.
Yeah,
'Cause now, if I'm not pedaling fast enough, I have totally gone out of the channel. Get back in there. It happened so fast.
got this.
I was in the channel.
I'm like,
and now
am I
I'm
being
not.
a good enough
Okay, now I'm
cheerleader?
back in
Maybe
there.
I'm being a terrible cheerleader because I'm also focusing on the bike. Yeah,
I did it.
And you can see, guys, at the bottom here, it was keeping track.
I still got the high score.
Yeah. You got bragging rights, girl.
That's right.
For many, many,
There's my
probably
channel.
weeks to come. I mean, I don't know that I can beat you in this.
Oh
But
my
look at
goodness.
this. We have, BPM, heart rate. We've got distance, calories burned too. So lots of health data being tracked here too.
Right.
So if you're one of those people truly that is not only a lover of the games, but also like really does have goals, certain health goals for yourself, then you can keep track of all of that here on the,
Absolutely.
on the interface.
Yeah, I mean, apparently because we're probably working on the demo one, it's not keeping track on these other things, but it seems like it would be obvious to have
exactly. When you are fully signed in and you are a main user on, your bike at home, your PlayPulse ONE, it will keep track of that data for you so that you can know, how am I progressing? How am I doing in terms of endurance? Am I gaining endurance and maybe I took a week off and I need to like kind of get back at it, it will always continue to track your progress.
Yeah, that's
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Do we know if it feeds that back to anything on your phone? Like you've got that health app on there?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I think that eventually in the future, that will be a component there where it will communicate with your, smart devices, with your, Apple Health, things like that, so that you can kind of keep track of things in both places, which is really cool.
So you can see it
exactly.
outside of it.
Yeah, and the PlayPulse team, like I said, they're constantly innovating. They are still, this is already so innovative and just aren't you amazed at what they're able to create here? I can't imagine this really getting better, but guys, it's going to get better.
Yeah, and so how big did you say the screen was?
The screen is 24 inches.
It's big. It's got great, what's the word? Graphics, and
amazing.
The clarity is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like it's too close either. Because sometimes screens can feel like they're too close to you if they're too big, but it doesn't feel like that at all.
Absolutely. I feel the same way. And the other thing too, it's like this is a gaming PC essentially. So they have taken a true gaming PC and attached it to a bike, a stationary bike. The other thing that I learned recently, Tonetta, is that according to the World Health Organization standards, 81% of adolescents are too sedentary. So parents out there, if you've got a kid at home, this is a wonderful thing. I can't imagine if I were, younger, my younger self, I would do this in between homework breaks, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so great. And if it's getting dark outside and the kids still want to go and run around, they can do the bike. Isn't that so cool?
Yeah. And if you can't get to the gym for whatever reason,
not
like that would ever happen in the future, but if you can't get to the gym, having something like this at home, in your living room or whatever, it looks great. Like you said, it's available there for you. You can play on it, and like you said, with kids, really needing a little bit more exercise, they're probably not going to resist it as much if they can play a video game while they're doing it.
Oh, totally. This is like a kid's dream, right? Working out that energy, but also playing the games. Now, between the two of these in-studio workouts, Tonetta, which one did you prefer? Which one would you want to maybe try again? I know we've got a couple more minutes here, so before we sign out,
okay,
what do you want to do while we...
I think I want to go for the intervals again.
Cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty. Let's do the intervals. And while you're doing that, Tonetta, I just also want to... remind people that, we're playing the in-studio not tutorials, the in-studio games here, which are more traditional workouts, but they're still gamified. Guys, you're going to get 4 games loaded onto your PlayPulse ONE when you order it. And that's going to come directly to you for PlayPulse ONE. And you're also going to get that subscription service that you can sign up for. It's $20 a month. It's PlayPulse Live, and you're going to get so many more games to come. Plus, guys, there's streaming services on here like Twitch and Netflix, so you can watch all of your favorite content. YouTube, it is such an amazing product. Again, say game over with PlayPulse to boring workouts. We've had a great time here today.
We've had a great time.
Gonna continue to do
That's
her.
Right. I'm doing my thing.
You got it.
I gotta beat my score.
We'll see you next time. Again, I'm Noelle. This is Tonetta. We'll see you again soon.
See you again soon.